How's it going, everybody? RazingHel here, and welcome back to our playthrough of Fall from Heaven 2, the high fantasy mod for Civilization 4. At the moment, I'm just trying to figure out how to most effectively counter what these generals have set up against me. So here's the problem. There are other civilizations here protecting Tiberan, and we need to destroy them first. The problem is they use units that are undead. Now, up until this point, I went very heavily on undead units as well because I had not realized that undead units cannot be affected by other undead units. In other words, if in our case we have specters, or wraiths, we can summon in a wraith here. Or it's a specter, never mind. I just don't know what I'm talking about. But you know, it says strength 6, but it actually has only a strength of 3 with 3 death strength. But as you can see then, for a lot of units that are evil, that are dead, they're immune to death damage. If we hover over the Pyro, okay, it doesn't say it there, but you know, okay. We take a look at the wiki for it. Okay, so here you can see in the wiki, it has the undead promotion of the Pyro Zombie, and it means that the unit is immune to death damage. So this is a problem for us, you know. We have these specters, but anytime we are attacking with them, they're effectively the same strength as about a skeleton, maybe? I think a skeleton is 3 as well, or is it 2 and 1 death damage? Okay, skeleton is a strength 2 by default. So it's like 1 strength more, right? And the other real big problem here is that by getting additional death mana nodes, we're not going to actually increase the strength of the wraiths against much of anything, right? Most of the units that I'm running up against here from other civilizations are things like Pyro Zombies. I mean, look at all these Pyro Zombies. It's just a stack of them. We need to come up with another plan. And I think I've kind of figured something out. So if we go for LaManna, we'll be able to summon this host of Hinir or something, some word that is very mealy-mouthed. You know, it doesn't have a lot of good syllabants to it. So you end up with words like, and they say that's a word. They pretend that that's a word. So we're just going to be calling it the host, okay? Just so people understand what I'm talking about, what I'm referring to when I am referring to these units. We're not going to be using the word because that is something that's just going to take us back like 500, 600 years, right? We need to move past that as a language. We need to understand that there are certain words that do not sound good in a language. We should not use those words. That's why we're calling this the host. See, it's got some nice syllabants to it. Hosts. You got that S in there. You got that T. You know, it comes together when you can actually hear the syllables instead of mealy-mouthed stuff. This is my problem a lot of the times with fantasy, is they come up with some of the least intuitive words to use in the English language, and they think that's cool. It's not cool. It makes it very difficult to relate to the characters in it because every time you see that word, you think to yourself in your mind, oh yeah, so-and-so, the name of the character with the name I can't pronounce. Something like that. I know that's not the most articulate explanation of it, but I hope you get the point, right? If you're making something fantasy related and you're going to be targeting it at an English-speaking audience, especially if that's what your primary demographic there is, try to make it a fantasy name they can actually pronounce. And maybe one that isn't just complete blah. It just sort of melts into a wall of sound, right? It melts into a wall of sound. It's not distinctive. It's not memorable. You could have just called it the host, and it would have been just as effective. Anyway, that went on long enough. I'm just going to go for the host here, and the main reason that I'm doing this is because it means that our mages will be able to access it. So there are a couple of things that we're going to do as well, in addition to that, because I sort of did some research in the background in between episodes here. Since our living units cannot heal, what we're going to do instead is research Divination, which will give us access to, I think it is the life node. No, here we go. Is this it? Yeah. The Shrine of Sharona. This shrine will allow us to heal one of our units per turn, regardless of whether or not we're not supposed to be able to heal them. So this is how we'll be able to use things like our hero effectively. So that was the other big change that we are making. So to successfully build the Shrine of Sharona, we are going to need the Spirit Mana. So there are a couple of nodes that we're going to have to replace now, of course, from the Death Mana. I know this is a bit of an about face for me, but I need to find the Mage that has the promotions which allow me to convert Death Mana. I know I have a couple of them. Okay, so I found the Mage right here. We're going to need to sail it back over to this mana node. And now we're going to dispel magic, and that will create or revert the mana node back to where it was. Then I'm also going to grab... Do I only have one adept here? I thought I had more. I guess not. Okay, so we're going to use the adept, and we want to start building law mana. It just occurred to me, I don't have the technology for law. That is the same thing, you know, I need divination to build law mana, just like I need it for spirit mana. Okay. I guess we'll just have to wait here. Okay, so once again, the reason that we are going with law mana is because it will give us access to the host. And I haven't actually taken a look at the host here on video, but it is actually pretty good. So it has a default strength of 3, but with +2 holy combat, and it starts with the angel promotion. So against death units, it's going to be a strength of 5, which is a significant improvement from our specters. It can't upgrade. It doesn't receive any sort of, what is that bonus cut? It's not an adjacency bonus. Affinity. It does not receive an affinity bonus for having additional law mana. So basically, once we'll have 1 or 2 law mana to get our units start. I think we're going to go 2 because that will allow us allow new adepts that we build to start with law number 1. So that way we only have to give our mages 1 promotion to give them access to the host. So it starts with the angel promotion. It says +1 additional holy combat. And it can also use the bronze, mithril, and iron weapons, which could be kind of interesting for us because it basically means that we kind of need a source of iron now. That will also be another research path to go down. Okay. So at the moment, we're just going to be sort of abandoning what we were doing over there with these ships and whatnot. We are going to need more of them, though. As it turns out, arcane barges, yeah, we just need more. So that's that. Here we have like a unit with a promotion ready for it, so that'll be great. We'll be able to do Law 1 for some of those. I know it's a little bit late. I wish I'd gotten started earlier, so yeah. I mean, live and learn, I guess, is the real point here, but at least now we'll be able to use Valen, and I think we can also get another hero. Guybrush Threepwood. What do we need to build Guybrush? Let's take a look here at the wiki. So heroes and Guybrush Threepwood. This is our civilization's hero. It requires ironworking. Okay, so we'll be able to have 2 heroes at that point, hopefully. Yeah, and then we'll use the Shrine of Sharona to heal them. That's my hope right now. We'll see where that goes in the long run, because we are getting started a little bit later than I would have liked to have if I'd known this when I started. So here's the thing. This is one of the Fall from Heaven 2 missions that I haven't actually completed before. A lot of that was due to it just being a very buggy mission. It would crash a lot. And at the time when I was playing Fall from Heaven 2 a lot, I just got fed up with it and just started ignoring it basically. But since I was doing the playthrough for it, I figured to be comprehensive and complete, I would go ahead and try to do my best to complete the whole campaign. And that includes this one, obviously. And I managed to do it. It wasn't the easiest, because what you have to do is every time it fails, the file fails, because there was a file that all the configuration data is stored in for the Fall from Heaven 2 scenarios. Every time it fails, you have to go back through the campaign. You have to restore the file, start at the very beginning, and then play your way through it and make the same options. And hopefully the next time when you do it, when you select this scenario, it will play correctly instead of crashing. And I successfully managed to do that a couple of times. Does this adept have spring or not? It says this allows spring with channeling. But we probably want to do law instead. Wait. Yeah, that's a promotion. We need more adepts, I think. Wow. We still are building the bazaar here, though. Yeah. If we're going LaManna, like, we're going to need more mages. That's a fundamental problem that I have. Right, because a lot of the existing mages that I have currently, the problem with... Oh, wait, here's another thing we should do. Let's delete all these skeletons. This will free up some of our gold. Oh, wait, what? Really? I don't pay for skeletons? I didn't know that. It doesn't look like I pay for skeletons. Well, then. There's really no reason not to have a ton of those around, is there? Wait, what? Oh, okay. We do pay for skeletons. It just took me... I had to do something to refresh it. So before you might have noticed we were losing like 1 gold per turn. Now we're up to at least +8 after deleting the skeletons. Okay. Sorry for the misinformation there. I was completely mistaken. Well, my original suspicions were correct in that I did pay maintenance costs for them. I finished the Arcane Barge here. Isn't there like the Form of the Titan? I would really like to build the Form of the Titan, but I'm not sure where I should build it. Let's see here. Production. So our capital, of course, is the best one. Where are we building? Yeah, the current city that we're building Form of the Titan in is like pretty mediocre. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's second, it's third best. Here we go. This city has more. What is this called? Valkaz? Okay, where's Valkaz? That's Dunwich. Really? It's the city down here? Yeah. Believe it or not, this is like her second most productive city. And it's not even on our main peninsula. Well, we need to build the public baths there anyway. The reason I'm hesitant to build build any wonders there is there's the possibility that they absolutely can overrun us, which means we lose access to it. So that... I think I'm going to finish the bazaar. Why is this city so unproductive? It is our most productive, but wow. We just don't get enough hammers from it. How can we fix that? Like, there are other cities. Like, this city has... Oh, wait, did I turn off growth on this city? Or is it simply incapable of growing further? Prioritize food. Oh, I know. It's building an Arcane Barge, yeah. Because we can definitely grow this city bigger. And then it can start working on the lumber mills. It probably is working on lumber mills at the moment, as a matter of fact. It's just because the Arcane Barge uses food to be built that it's not growing. Okay, here we go. Divination. We can finally build... Oh, we can also build a Tower of Divination. But there are a lot of requirements for that. So this Shrine of Sharona requires Spirit Mana, allows you to heal 1 unit per turn. This is what we're going for. There's another unit that is ready to be promoted, which is great because we'll be able to give it Law 1 pretty quickly on. So, oh, we can also... I think I'm going to bring another settler down here. Let's see your big picture. I mentioned ironworking before. So, where is that? Iron smelting. Here we go. 9 turns for that. We were also looking at trade before. Only 2 turns left, so I should... Wait, really? How much research do I have into trade? Nothing. Okay, that was not what we were researching then. I was researching something at the start of this episode, and then I forgot what it was. I think it was currency. Yeah, here we go. 107 research out of 13. Yeah, I mean, we haven't put that much into it, but it will give us a couple of things, I think, here. We can build money changers in all of our cities. Maybe I should wait and see what the bazaar comes up with. Let's research iron smelting instead, because once again, iron weapons will I think iron weapons will come in handy here. Because what we can do, right, I'm pretty sure they do have the ability to rust my weapons, which pretty much nullifies their effects. But since I'm going to be playing a different strategy, I'm just wondering, when I summon in the host, do they have to be they have to be in a city before they'll get the iron weapons? I imagine they would need to be, so that won't be especially useful. But it will be useful for our heroes now that we'll have access to a building that can actually heal them. That should be pretty interesting. Still have unhappy citizens there. So I was thinking what I could do here is come down and claim another mana node, and then we could immediately jump to 2 LaManna nodes right away. I think that would be quite preferable. Let's see here. I'm gonna bring an Arcane Barge up. Wait, I might be able to get the Cellar there this turn. We do have roads. Oh no, that's actually gonna take longer. Wow, these guys are really slow. Okay. I'm gonna use the Arcane Barge. I think we're gonna found another city. I think that's really the only way we can compete is if we just keep pushing the city card as much as possible. Oh, we also do have scientists. Yeah, what else can we do with these guys? Because we can't found a golden age because we have 2 of them. Maybe I can build an academy in another city. What other cities have a lot of science? Here we go. Kingsport has a lot of science in it, right? I think. Let's filter this again. Yeah, it almost has as much as our capital. So do we have an academy here? We have an alchemy lab. That's not an academy though. Yeah, okay. So we're going to send the scientists up there, a scientist up there, and build another alchemy lab to boost our research. There we go, got the Cellar. I think this mana node is where we want to go because it's really close to the rest of our cities, but alternatively, we could try to push further in here a bit and claim this mana node and the copper. That's the real thing too. If we get iron, we don't need copper, but let's say we can't claim any iron. Let's say the iron is just simply inaccessible. It's really hard to claim. Would we settle for copper as a compromise? I guess the thing is we can always just found another city or maybe let one of our less beneficial cities be raised. I think we could do that instead. Yeah, so everything here has been improved. So I'm just gonna put these workers back in the city and let them sleep. It's interesting, like I have some of the least, if you take a look at my score, I'm one of the worst in terms of score. Okay, Arcane Barge, we're going to let this city grow next. We're doing cargo as per usual. So are we still building Form? Yeah. I'm not sure I'm really cool building the Forum here. There's so many scientists in this city as well. Can this city not grow? Did I turn off growth in this city? Yeah, I did. Oh. Oops. I need to go through all my cities and make sure I didn't turn off growth on ones that can still grow. Okay, this one is unhappy, so we don't want anything. This one is stagnant. So even if we did turn on growth, it wouldn't matter. This one's growing. This one's stagnant. We can most certainly allow it to grow, though. Really? Oh, I need to build a lighthouse in here. Oh, no, it's stagnant because of the ship it's building. The ship that it's building. Is this stagnant too? Yeah, because of Arcane Barge. Okay. I think we've got it all now. And there's a Pyro Zombie over here. I'm going to bring the ships over, I think. So I'm just going to spawn a bunch of specters here. Wait, do we have a landing penalty for this? Yeah, that was a mistake. Yeah, they can't land. Huh. Oh, well, just ignore it for this turn. I could also try killing it with Valen. Should we do that instead? Yeah, damaged my Spectre. How did it? Okay. And it damaged Valen, but we're going to be getting that one building. Yes, here we go. Academy. Let's see what we go from 196 per turn in science to 206. So it added 10. It's about 5% increase, roughly. 5% increase to our research, which is pretty good for one unit to be able to do. So here we go, another Arcane Barge. I'm just going to have it down here with the rest of the stack. So we have some interesting options available to us now, I think, in the city. Wait, maybe not? Oh. What? I think maybe we should try building adepts here. But I'll need to build a mage guild first, and that would take 21 turns. So instead I'm thinking maybe I'm going to build another wonder. There's the crown of something or other. Where is that thing? That will give us double science right here. I think I said it's the crown of Akahirian. 177 turns. I'm just going to get a start on it. Who knows where that's going to go. Public baths in this city. Let's go ahead and build that library then. One of the things we can do in cities like this is build the lighthouse, I think. No, wait, what? The Arcane Barge was destroyed by a privateer. Oh, that's not good. That's pretty bad, actually. We can store all of our ships. So he's actually starting to build ships now. Which one? Wait, is it this guy? Yeah. This does expedite our need for iron if he's going to be coming at us with a significant number of ships. What are the odds with fireballs? Well, that's actually pretty good. 15%. Yeah, so we can sort of kill the ships with fireballs as an option there. Okay, so yeah, let's get all these ships if we can. Why? Okay, I just sent that one there this other turn, I think. Yeah, let's try to get all of them in cities, especially the Arcane Barges. Because we have the Black Wind here. The Black Wind is really strong. Unless they have an armada, we should be safe. But then again, to be on the safe side, let's just park this all in the city as well. So, there's water here. Fresh water. It looks like a good spot to settle on. The one downside is that there really isn't any production in this area at all. Like, the best we're ever going to see are workshops, which does make an area like this look more appealing. We don't have any silk. We could get silk. We could get gold. Well, we couldn't get gold if we wanted copper. It's been a while since I've scouted this with the hawk, as a matter of fact. Let's get the hawk back out here and see what's... Oh, that's a pretty nice stack of units you got there. How are we going to counter that? Because he will have specters, most likely. Yeah, how do we... He doesn't have many... Oh, he doesn't have anything that can summon, does he? He doesn't have mages or adepts. This might be easier then. We'll see. Because if he doesn't have something that can summon in units to spam at me, then I can summon in units myself and spam them at him. More effectively, at least. Oh, wait. We were going to do law. Here we go. Let's get to work on building a law node. I'd almost forgotten. So, the reason that we want... How many law nodes do we... Oh, maybe I should do spirit instead, huh? Okay, cancel this. We're gonna try building the spirit node here first, so that way we can build the building that allows us to heal our hero. That requires spirit mana. So, I'm just gonna go along and then load a lot of these units here. The Civilization 3 music is playing again. If you've ever played Civilization 3, you'll probably recognize that tune. Okay, we should be able to instantly build the node with these guys. So I said spirit. Let's see if I can find it here. Yeah, there we go. Spirit. Cancel. Spirit node. And next turn we should... Okay, how many more turns for the bazaar? Still 4. Wow. I probably want to build the wonder in my capital. I forget, what was the wonder called again? It was something I'm not used to. Here we go. The Shrine of Sharona. +2 Great Prophet. World Wonder. 500 hammers. What is it? How many hammers is the bazaar at the moment? 600? Okay, so we've completed projects like that before. It's not going to be an unreasonable number of hammers to do it. He's still approaching. Okay, spirit is done. Let's get all these mages back in. And I guess on the bright side, if he's sending units at me, it means that I can deal with them on my own terms and I don't have to bother going into his land to fight them. I would prefer it to be that way. Let's promote for melee units here, I think, because he does have a lot of zombies. And as you can see there, it did heal Valen a little bit. Yeah, I should also take one mage over there back to my capital and convert a couple more death mana nodes into something that can, well, maybe not. He does have a lot of ritualists here, and I'm pretty sure ritualists are, okay, I need to know, I'm pretty sure ritualists are not undead, but I'm not certain about that. So let's see if I can find it here. I'm down too far. Here we go, ritualist. Starts with channeling 2, really? Yeah. It has unholy combat, but it's not immune to unholy combat like the Pyro Zombies are. And the Pyro Zombies are the real kicker for this mission. They're what really make it obnoxious. Okay, so this is the one I'm looking for. Let's load it in our hero ship. The Black Wind. Split the Black Wind off. And then we'll promote for speed here. So we can get it back over this area as quickly as possible. To my other cities. Okay, so what I could do already, I think I could throw some wraiths.
You will find us in your dreams.
Can we reach them? No, okay, not quite yet. Alright. Grab all these units and... yeah, just delete them. Okay, fair enough. We'll wait one more turn. And then we should be able to... oh, he hadn't attacked me at all, even though I had this Arcane Barge sitting here for what seemed like forever. And there's the Settler. Maybe now is not the best time to settle. I'm just going to sail it back. Yep. Okay, we should be able to attack him this turn. With the burnt forest there, we shouldn't have to worry about any defense bonus from it, yeah. It's only 25% defense, which is the default defense that units receive when on a hill. So here we go. Let's get all these mages again. As many as possible. And we summoned everything. Maybe we should have actually thrown... yeah, I might have wanted to do Maelstrom instead. Let's see, though. Wow, they died just trying to attack about everything. It goes to show you how even numbers... it can turn out badly a lot of the time. Can I select this mage, please? Yeah, let's reset. Well, maybe I'll wait one turn to reset that until we finish dealing with the attack. I don't know how this is going to turn out. He's just going to stand there, apparently. Which is even more annoying. Okay, so this time... oh, he's probably healing, isn't he? They probably got a lot of great promotions for defending against my specters. Which is going to suck. But we can do Maelstrom now. Oh, that's right. It doesn't do anything because I'm not close enough. Let's move closer. Oh, and now it's going to kill all of my units. Well, it really puts me in a pickle, doesn't it? Well. Let's grab all the mages again.
You will find us in your dreams.
What are the odds? I mean, 23% is not the worst, is it? Hey, we actually won one there. Unexpected. 33%. 62%. 41%. God, the odds are just not in my favor here. Like, no matter how much of this stuff I kill, it seems I still get really crappy odds. So it's down to 2 Hellhounds. Is there anything else we can throw at them? I could use this swordsman, I suppose, but... oh no, it doesn't have enough speed. Could use Valen. Could send him over there. He also has an archer and a couple of hunters. It looks like he might be retreating now anyway. So we'll see where that goes. This ship can stay here. And we finished an Arcane Barge over here. So... I'm just gonna wait to see if that attack is over. Do we need that power, that fist thing there, the body mana? I don't think we do. We can reset that one as well. Okay, let's start building. Well, if we build adepts there, the city can't grow, but I don't think the city was growing anyway. So this city needs a lighthouse to continue growing. So that's what's in order next for it. Then we have Form of the Titan, and the Bazaar will be completed in 1 turn. So let's see how much gold we end up getting from that. Okay, I went from about 9 to 29, I think. So that's about 20 gold, pretty decent. This is our capital of gold now, isn't it? So I said the next thing I wanted to do was build that one wonder. But can I? Yeah, here we go. Shrine of Sharona. Double production speed with marble. Unfortunately, I don't see any marble around. There is some marble, but like that's a very long ways away. Yeah, I don't see anything that we could readily claim at all. So we'll have to put up with the the increased cost there. I mean, he's coming up with some stuff. He's got mages now. These guys are really tricky to kill. Yeah, they are. Wow. Another problem is that he won't come any closer. So he's at that perfect range where I can't hit him with my mages. But at the same time, he's dangerous to me, right? If he summons something, he might be able to hit my city with it. What we really need is the host. Once we start getting some hosts out there, I think we'll be doing a lot better. But the really funny thing is he's not using Pyro Zombies now. The minute I stopped considering using anything but hosts, all of a sudden all the units he sends at me are not undead. I'm pretty sure these are all living units. I know for a fact mages are. Hellhounds, they probably are undead. Well, let's summon in everything again. Since I can't hit him with... I can't hit him with the Maelstrom, I'll just have to do it this way. And summon and send specters after them. With stacks this small, yeah, we don't have a whole lot to worry about there. Okay, let's take what's remaining here and just delete them. Another one of those ships. Oh, here's what I should do with this mage. I should go over there and convert the body mana node, because I'm pretty sure I only needed that for haste. And once I had units that were capable of casting haste, there's really no point in retaining more of the resource. Let's see here, body 2 allowed regeneration, yeah, and body 1 allowed to haste. There's really, the best I could get is a flesh golem, and that would require like an archmage to do it, which we're not going to be doing. So I'm just going to take a couple more adepts that we have here, and I'm going to promote 1 for body mana. And then we're just going to convert it. I'm going to, wait, can these mages? Yeah, these are adepts. These can build nodes. These are the guys that we're going to send to rebuild the body node into LaManna, I think. So, that sounded like a mage. Okay, here we go. Ironworking. We can build a forge now. Reveals iron on the map and increases the productivity of our workshops. So now these workshops that we built over here, it's like 2 hammers instead of a puny 1, which was really bad. Oh, really? I have 2 sources of iron. Wow, I did not expect it to be so good. We don't even have to found another city. Okay, so we don't need copper then, really. We can go, yeah. I think it could work out quite nicely. So we have 2 sources of iron. Unfortunately, the city can't work that source there. But the one in my backyard, yeah, that's really good. Just scout this out again here. The problem is they dilly-dally too much. I would like to get rid of those forests in there so I can just blitz through it. I think that would really help me. What would you like to research next? They recommend trade. +1 trade routes per city could be a good thing. So let's do that. It's only 2 turns, right? So let's not turn down any free trade routes offered. So I completed the library here. We could build a forge now. Is there a wonder that we also needed to build at this point? Gambling house? No. Alchemy lab? Maybe. There's a great library. That's another thing. How many wonders do we actually want to focus on here? Because we can focus on a fair few. This city is very productive as well. I think I'm going to start building some mages here. Okay. So, yeah, Mage Guild 6, and then we can start training some adepts in that city. I just kind of want to know that this attack is over before I commit to building another city. It might never be over, though. Let's be fair here. So, instead of waiting foolishly for that, let's build the mine. Maybe what I'll do instead is just like split some of my units off and send them over there. You've constructed an Arcane Barge. What does this city need to grow? Because it can support a couple more population. I think it needs a lighthouse. And we could also build a harbor. Required to train boarding party. So the boarding party is interesting. The one problem is, once again, even though it has the amphibious attack, it's a living unit. Which means it's pretty meh. We could also build another city up here. Should we do that? How many settlers do I have left? I've got one settler. Of course, this city is happy as it is. But like we could claim... Could I build another harbor? Where's my most recent pirate? Oh, there's a pirate cove there. And a pirate cove there. I think we'd be able to build one here. So the question is, would it pay for its maintenance costs? Like some of these cities, what are the maintenance costs? Maintenance costs are pretty negligible. Of course, when you have more cities, the maintenance costs of all cities go up. So that does, you know, disincentivize you from building bad cities. But like I just have this settler here. And I'm not sure I'm going to be building a city down below there. So just being able to... Another... Oh, wait. I realized you couldn't found a city on this. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to try building a city up there. Which means maybe I should build... I'm building an adept in Dunwich. I want a couple of archers, so that way somebody just can't come along and blitz my city from the water. I don't think they will usually attack amphibiously, but there is the chance of it, especially if you don't have many good units defending. I might want to bump it up to 3 archers. Here we go, trade. Ooh, we're up to 35 gold per turn. I think this is definitely the time to start expanding. I should have researched trade earlier. I had an incorrect premonition or assumption about trade. And, you know, the value of trade routes. See, we have +3, 100% here from overseas trade, even though it's not a foreign trade route. So usually a lot of domestic trade routes are ultimately kind of bleh. Wait, is my mage not over here yet? Where did my mage go? I don't understand. I used to have a mage. Okay, did somebody's golden age begin? Yeah. Malkovix did. So there used to be a mage over here. Let's check the... Because it's the good mage. The one that I needed to do stuff. Disciples, here we go, mages. It's right here. Oh, okay, it's still on the way. One of the things that I could do here, this adept has haste, so I could go over to the mage, cast haste, and then get the mage onto that tile right away. So that way I can reset the mana node, and we can begin production on a law node. Ooh, we're going to be finishing an adept here in one turn. I want to build the law nodes before I finish that. So instead, we're going to start working on an archer as well. There. Okay, we can now implement foreign trade. I'm pretty sure no, because we don't have any foreign trade routes. And now we have to decide where we go next from here. Yeah, there's nothing... Okay, I should be able to build Guybrush now as well, which is my civilization's hero. Because I already have the Black Wind. Where's ironworking? Oh, smelting does... Oh, it's ironworking that I need before I can build Guybrush. I'm tempted to go with bowers instead because it will allow us to train longbowmen. But they are living units, so they're not quite as good. What is some other stuff around here? Like, there's taxation. There's currency, +1 trade routes per city. Maybe I should do that. And then there was the more religious-based stuff here. 5 turns for priesthood. It would allow us to train confessors. If we have living units, we can use the confessor. It starts with a lot of stuff that's not going to help us, such as medic 1 and medic 2. And there's not a whole lot else here that I can see in the immediate future. There's also going Strength of Will. 50 turns, we could start building Archmages, which are super powerful. And then we could get Liches. Are they Liches or Likes? I think they're Liches. I've bounced around in my pronunciation of those. In addition to the Archmages, though, we could promote some of our units to that. We could go with guilds and get shadow units. These are invisible, and they target the weakest unit in a city, I think. And the direction to get that is actually easier than you might think. 5 turns for currency. The great thing here is I'm pretty sure we outpace other civilizations when it comes to the amount of research we do. If we look at gold, how is gold doing? Yeah, you can see I'm really outstripping them in terms of how much gold I produce because I am the LaManna, and the LaManna have these really great ports. They're like 6 gold each. So we most certainly can get a tech advantage on these other civilizations because of who we are. So one thing I really like about the LaManna. They recommend I settle there. If I settle there, I think the best I can do is settle here. Right? Because it will give me access to that node as soon as the borders expand. And then I can just build lumber mills in the woods, which I think will be pretty decent. Okay, I'm going to send Valen out here and maybe a couple of mages. Let's see. Maybe the swordsman and then a mage or 2. We'll see how it goes. I might have to pull them back in a bit. Okay, where are some mages here that have good promotions? That's one of the problems with the mages is they're not really distinguished by ability. Which means if you select all of them, they'll have vastly different abilities that apply to them. So it's not as simple as select... Oh my goodness. Just fortify all of them there. Okay. Yeah, he continues scouting, unfortunately. Yeah, let's help build our first law node here. Oh, we got the law node up. Very nice. Yeah, so if you take a look at this island here, this is really the only place we can... Okay, we can also build another city right here in the center, but that would just take production tiles away from our good cities. So I want this city with the form of the Titan. Wait, London, here we go. This city needs to have all the same tiles as before. Like that. And the new city is just going to be sort of a placeholder. How am I going to protect that city? I guess we're going to send one archer from each of these other 2 cities. No, just one archer from one city to protect it. I don't want to have a completely bare city there. I'm pretty sure that will make them attack it. Okay, the first thing... How is the maintenance in this city? It's immediately 3, but we're generating 4. First thing we need is a workboat, but then again, other cities would be better at producing that. So we should probably build something like a lighthouse. Lighthouse 9 in that city. Wow, these lighthouses take a while to build, which is really something. Like 160 turns, they're saying, on that city. Okay, how long? Build a mine in 2 turns. Okay, that's all pretty good. They've retreated a bit for now. Aside from this one hunter. Which is trouble. Here, let's hit him. Hit him with some of the old Maelstrom. And is there another? Yeah, there's another Death Mana node over here that we're going to convert to law. I guess now that we're done with the attack, there's no reason we can't go for law. The question is, how many law do we actually need? Not many. If we have 3 law, we'll immediately get both levels of it. The amount of levels we need to get the host for free. Okay, apparently he really wants trouble. I mean, what can you say about somebody who just will not stop approaching you? Just, dude, leave. Wait, did I hit him twice? That was a mistake. Now I have to kill him with Valen. of all the Ripperinos there. So, if I settle here, when my city hits 100, I would be able... If I settle here, when my city hits... I want to settle here. This is a much better spot, right? We got 2 hills that we can claim. We've got the cows there. I don't think we have any cows. And I think we can get the culture up to 100 relatively quickly. Let's settle here instead. And then I can also bring over my Arcane Barges to help defend this place. I'll just like sail them over here. Like that. Get that archer fortified. We should have an archer over here in 1 turn. Very nice. Got our iron going. Got that completed. Wait, who works the iron? I think it's this city. Can my other... No, my other city can't work it. Yeah. So this is building the crown. 36 turns. I'll also boost research. Nothing can do anything on that tile. And all these tiles up here are improved. So let's just put this unit back to sleep again. An acolyte has joined your cause. Oh no, we have fire over there. We have to do something about that. Sometimes it just burns the forest out, and sometimes it... Where has order spread? Oh, it spread into a new city? Wait. No, that's not my city. Oh. Vakaz? Oh, Vakaz is this city. Okay. I didn't know we didn't have order there. I just assumed we did for some reason. Okay, let's send this acolyte over here. That'll be useful for the new city that we're about to found here. 26 per turn. This actually increased our gold production by building this city. Which is something you don't usually expect to see happen. Okay, so we got another archer here. I just want to build 1 more archer. So we'll have 2 archers for that city up there. Oh, nice. Got a lot of promotions from that. And then this is the other death mana node that we're going to remove. Dispel magic. And start working on law. Is that law? Yeah. So how many turns is that? 2 turns. All right. It's pretty decent. Hopefully we can get some hosts here before the end of this episode. I know it's dragging on a little bit more than I'd like. Let's build an adept there. I'd like to... Okay, we don't need culture here because I'm going to be spreading a religion into it and I'll expand our borders. So instead we're going to go with walls. If I can find them. Palisade is probably a good start since we don't have much production there initially. And then let's also get these workers over here to start building me some roads over to this city. Like that. Completed another tech here, currency. Plus 1 additional trade routes. I'm not sure how useful... Oh, that was the reason this is probably so profitable as a city, is look at these trade routes that we immediately got access to, right? It immediately outstripped the amount of maintenance costs we were paying because we have just have so many... Wow, what? Council of Isus. Oh. Under council. Yeah. Great merchant. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, another law node built. We need to build 1 more yet. And that is actually going to take over all of our death mana nodes, I think. Yeah. Well, we can convert this one, the spirit mana node, instead. How many turns is that? 5 until we complete it. Once it's completed, because I'm pretty sure we don't want spirit mana. There's really no reason that we need it except for the wonder. And I'm pretty sure we don't need to maintain it to maintain the benefits of the wonder. Once the wonder is built, you can always use it regardless of what. What did I say was life? Spirit, okay. You can retain it regardless of what mana resources you have improved. So with Spirit 1, you get access to Courage. Only affects living units. it's not really that useful. Adds the courage promotion, immune to fear, heals units in the same town, extra 10% per turn. You know, this is not useful for us, so I don't see any reason to continue pushing it. Let's take the mage back. We'll just keep 1 death mana, I think, which will still be useful. We'll still get a bonus from that and everything. We'll be able to build specters if we want them. We can now implement consumption. What are we on at the moment? We're on scholarship. We get a lot more research from scholarship and happiness from libraries. But with consumption, I mean, if we eventually need gold, we can always switch to consumption. Consumption is also a pretty good civic. Wow. So, what should I move on to from here? We got priesthood again. Tempting because it's only 4 turns. It will give us options. And then we can go on from there. There's some good civics here. A World Wonder unit. I don't know. What is this guy? Okay, he's the Empyrean hero. I'm pretty sure we have another hero. Who is it? It's like Stefner? Is this it? Yeah, okay. Stefner is our other hero. Stefner is pretty badass when you take a look at his stats. Maybe we want to go for that. Wait, I just lost him again. Is this him? Where did Stefner go? Here he is. So that's for righteousness, 43 turns. But we'd have to research these 2 texts first, which are pretty easy to get, right? We could also train Crusaders. Again, they have medic promotions, but we can't heal, and this is a real issue. So maybe, I think, Way of the Wicked. Okay, we already did Way of the Wise. There's feudalism. I just want to make sure that okay, we should research ironworking because it will allow us to build another hero right off the bat. And then another thing we could also do is go with taxation, but at the moment we're making plenty of gold, so that's not really an issue for me. Ironworking is 12. Wait, what? Let me look at this again. 12 for ironworking, or we could go for mages in 43. Or archmages. Let's do the archmages, okay? I don't think we need another hero that bad. Especially since we already have Valen. And we haven't gotten the ability to heal him yet until this is done in 5 turns. The Shrine of Sharona. Let's get the adept back in that city. Oh, the Black Wind has got another promotion. Let's promote for combat withdrawal, I guess. Yeah, everybody's adopting under council. Let's spread. Oh, wait. Can't I spread order? Come on. Yeah, here we go. Oh, it takes a turn. Okay, it's not like magic. I'm gonna put the barges to sleep in there because they can still summon fireballs from within our cities. Oh, another acolyte. Okay. I think. Wait, is order already? Yeah, order's already in that city. Unit upgraded to bronze weapons. A source of copper has been discovered near Dunwich. Nice. That's just a random event that you can get. And yeah, order did spread into our new city here. Okay, we can use an acolyte to boost the culture of this city. Let's do that instead. I really don't need another acolyte at the moment, and they seem to throw them at me at this point. Let's get another archer up there. Wait. This archer, okay. Wait, where is this archer going? Okay, our existing archer is already going there, so the second one will go to the new city. So here we go, Law 1. I'm pretty sure we get Law 1 for free. Okay, this is going to be an interesting experiment. I think we might get it for free when we upgrade to mages, but I'm not sure. Another acolyte has joined my cause. Well, guess what? You're getting used for some good culture, so that's all fine and dandy. Wait, did order already spread into that city? Wait, what? Oh, that was the one acolyte that I had? What the? I thought I brought an acolyte into the city. And then I just used it. Oh, well, never mind. 2 turns until that adept's complete. 1 turn till that adept is complete. I wanted to build another LaManna node before I complete more adepts. So instead, work on something else here. What does this city need? It probably needs more food. I mean, a money changer would never hurt. Might as well work on the things that we will likely end up building anyway. Elder Council in 5 turns. Temple of the Order. Let's build a lighthouse. How much? 5 turns for the market as well. Yeah. So when this is completed in 3 turns, then we can start working on the adepts again. Because I'll be able to convert the mana type. Ooh, here we go. A great artist. We should start a golden age now, since we have the ability to do so. Like that. Down to 34 turns for that deck now. Okay, I'm going to build a plantation here first, and then we'll move over to the cows, hopefully. Palisade in 18 turns. Oh, we should also build some workboats over here. Maybe I should have built that instead of the lighthouse. And speaking of lighthouses, we've completed one in this city, which means we now need to build a workboat for our newly built city. Yeah, okay, we're going to board the Blackwind and jump all the way back to our other place over here. Okay. Wait, what? Did it get completed or not? Valamir has completed the Shrine of Sharona. You've completed the form... Oh, I've completed the Form of the Titan as well. Very nice. The Form of the Titan is great because it will give us additional experience, which allow us to upgrade faster. So are there other wonders that I want to build, or should I just do something like a money changer? Temple of the Order. Can I build adepts here? No. Okay, I think I'm... Wait, what is the building called again? It's a Mage's Guild. Here we go. We're going to build that instead. Got a workboat built here. Let's build another workboat. You've got the Shrine of Sharona built here. Excellent. What should I build? Let's build an adept, I think. How many turns? 2 turns, and then lighthouse. Let's build that pasture next. Get the workboat over here for the fish. And this is going to be like a big test. Oh, we got some axemen coming over here, but they're from High Borum this time. Okay, so now it's time to build. We have an adept being completed in 1 turn. It's time to convert. Get all these mages over here. Oh wait, I should also be able to heal. Let's heal Valen. Yeah, here we go. Sharona's Touch. The player must own the Shrine of Sharona. Heals the unit by 15%. It's not hugely significant, but there you go. As you can see, since we can do this once per turn, it certainly does add up for those special units. Like, I'm not in favor of building a lot of living units, but I most certainly will build the special living units. Wait, how come oh, I need to convert this into a regular node. Wait, do I have all my mages? No, here's my other mage. Dispel magic. And next turn I'm going to see... Okay, here we go. Law node. Next turn I will see if having no spirit mana means I can't use the Shrine of Sharona. I don't think it means that, but you never know. Skip turn there. Fishing boats. Excellent. Let's see what happens. See if we can use the Shrine of Sharona again. There should be like a couple of damaged units in here that we can test this out on here. An archer. Yeah, there we go. Shrine of Sharona. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, we can still use it. That also means we have an acolyte. No, an adept built right here. And as you can see, he started with Law 1. But if we get him up to being a mage... Oh, he also started with 6 experience. Because like we have experience coming in from our civics. We have +2 there. +2 for Conquest, and then +2 from Form of the Titan. So we start off with a good amount of experience here for these units. We probably should do Air 1. We might even... Let me see, what else is there? Here, we want to grant Mobility 1 to summon units. Dance of Blades, Spring, not really that useful. And we'll do Death 1. So this unit is currently level 3. 2 more experience is all it needs, and it becomes a mage, and then I can start using it to summon the host. Now, one thing I've been curious about, I have some adepts over here that are ready to be promoted. Okay, this one does not have Law 1 at the moment. This one's level 1. 9 out of 2 experience. 8 out of 2 experience. I think 9... here. This one should be good. So let's do Fair Winds, Law 1, and what else should we do here? Dance of Blades, no. Mobility 2. Let's do Combat Strength. And then we can upgrade this to a Mage. Now we're going to see what happens next turn. I'm expecting it to be good. Another workboat. I said I should be able to build the harbor up there. Let's build another adept here. I want to summon one host before we finish. Okay. Build a money changer there, I suppose. Enemy has been spotted. I want to see if I get Law 2. Is this the one? Okay, no, here we go. Yeah, we did get Law 2. Remember, this is the adept that I upgraded. We automatically got Law 2 for free here. And then we can summon the host. So right here's the host. Where did it spawn? Here we go. So this is the host, strength 5. Will die in 1 turn. 10% strength. Resistance to death damage. Unfortunately, the best thing we have to compare it against here is just a simple old axeman. But, you know, it's pretty good. So right there's the host. Gives you an idea of what they look like. This is what we're hopefully going to be using as the backbone of our army, because much like the specters, we can summon them with mages. We don't need archmages. We don't need anything ridiculously powerful to be able to summon them. And they have the same abilities. They're angel, so plus 50% resistance to death damage. I'm not exactly sure what this means in the real world, but I'm hoping that it means that we'll be much more effective against those zombies, or the Pyro Zombies, especially with the plus 20 resistance to fire damage. Hopefully this is all good stuff, and this is what I'm planning now on using as the backbone of my army, because the specters just simply weren't cutting it. So we'll be using these. Were they specters? I think they were specters. They could have been right. I can never, for the life of me, get this right. It is a specter. It is a specter. I got it right. I got it right this time. So there's the host. Hopefully. Wow. It's been a lot of episodes, and I just have not made any progress in taking out any civilizations, but hopefully now with the host, my genius plan will pay off. We're also going to be using our hero Valen to spearhead the campaign, so any really strong units will be taken out by him before we send the host in to deal with the units that don't have many promotions. So I'm really excited about what's coming next. I think we're finally going to be seeing some actual combat, but hopefully this episode here gave you an idea of what led up to the decisions that I made. So thank you very much for watching as always, and I hope to see you next time.